Alright, so maybe you just got the new Moto X and you're in the market for some cases. So these are like the top three that, stood out to me that I like. So the first one we're gonna go with is this is the Motorola. This is the bumper. It's made by Casemate. I believe it was made by them last year too. They have black or blue for the bumper. I like this one over the regular bumper because this one is actually soft. The other one is hard plastic, and most likely if you drop it with that, it'll protect it, but the bumper itself could break. And this one's just a lot easier to put on. You don't have to worry about it scratching your phone or anything like that. You just tap it on, and boom. This is probably one of my favorite ones because I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but here they did add the grooves to the power button, so you can still feel that. And this case is very clicky, so it's very easy to just click the button, so you don't have to do any extra effort. It's very hard, very easy to do that. I believe last year the buttons was a little too sticky, so that it'd go off all the time. But I used this all day, and it never went off. So here you go, what it looks like. Like I said, it comes in this color, which is black, and then we have blue. Hopefully they come out with more colors. A clear one would be awesome. That way you can show off the edges if you got the gold or something that you want to show off like I did. So of course, getting the gold sides, this case negates the whole thing. But it looks nice. It feels good in the hand. Still very easy to use. Like I said, buttons are very responsive, and that's all you gotta ask for in a case, it'll take shock pretty well too. So this is the bumper case by Casemate. I believe I got it for $20 or 25 off of Motorola's website. So let's take that one off. And it's not too hard to take off either. Just take off on the sides and boom. Next case we're gonna look at. I always get this case for every Moto X pretty much. Is the Supcase. Now it is clear back, but it's a frosted one, so which means you're not gonna see your design all the way. But the benefit of this, it is hard plastic. So benefit of this is compared to the third case I'm gonna show you is that it will look nicer longer because of it being frosted. If it was just clear, it gets scratched up, and eventually that case would just look like crap. So this case is probably going to be the one to last you the longest and to require less maintenance, and it looks pretty damn good. This is one of the cases I recommend. If you just go in the store and buy the black model, this is an awesome case for that because it's just very sleek. I believe there's a couple other colors. No red yet, of course. If there was red, I would get that to kind of just match this. But this is the Supcase. Got it from Amazon. I always get this case. It feels very nice as well. The buttons, of course, they're not as clicky as I would like, and there's nothing on them to distinguish the difference between the power and the volume buttons. But other than that, it's a very nice looking case, very nice feeling case. It's not sharp around the edges. It feels very nice to hold, and definitely feels very protective. Uh, then the last case I want to show you guys is this is the case by iBlazon or iBlazon. This is a soft shell clear case all around. It's a little bit harder on the sides. So it's not like always squishy, but it is more soft and hard, and I like that. I'm not a big fan of having a hard case around my phone just because if you drop it, you could scratch your phone. So it's very easy to put in again. So just push it in, and this one's all the way clear. It's a little shiny if you're going up against the light, but this shows your whole phone. This will show the sides, depending whatever color you get. So that shows everything, and it's pretty protective as well. Like I said, the buttons are they're kind of a little mushy on this one. So like I said, I still give the buttons. They did a good job with the buttons with Casemate. They did the perfect job. The buttons are awesome with this one. These are okay. They're not too bad. You're not gonna use the buttons that much anyway, but it gets the job done. But this is the one that if you got it customized through Moto Maker, this is probably one that you'll definitely want to look at. The only downsides to this case for is high maintenance. So you want to make sure you're cleaning it out. You're cleaning it every week, because over time, if you don't clean it, it's gonna turn yellow, then it's gonna turn brown, then it's gonna turn like dark brown, bronze, and it's just gonna look terrible. So definitely try to take care of it. Take it out every once in a while and just clean it, because dust and stuff will get inside of it. But otherwise, if you keep this clean, this is a nice case to showcase your phone. So those are the 3 cases that I looked at. Do you have any cases that you have that you want to share with me? Leave them down in the comments below. And like I said, you can always follow me on Google+, check out my website. I'm always active on both. And tell me what you think. And if you have any questions, just let me know. And I'll see you guys on the next one.